In this lesson, we'll review a math problem from the grid-in section. We're on page 598, question 17 out of 18. We know this is a difficult problem. And this is what I call a chart or data analysis question. It's not too difficult, but because it's a grid-in, obviously there's no answers from which to select. One mistake, there's no recourse, and you'll end up missing it. So let's take a look. We have the inventory of clocks and the frequency of chimes. We have three different types of clocks, A, B, and C, and the number of clocks, 10, 5, and 3. And we have these check marks here. And I've summarized the call of the question. A merchant sells three types of clocks. That chime is indicated by the check marks above. And the question is asking for the total number of chimes of the inventory of clocks from 7:15 to 8:45. So here's this time zone. We have to count the number of chimes based on how many clocks and these check marks, add them all up, and then get the total. But again, it's not multiple choice. It's a grid, and you have to independently write the answer in. One careless mistake, and you won't get it correct. So let's focus on this time zone. We've got from 7:15 to 8:45, a 90-minute time zone. Let's start with type A. There are 10 clocks, and this first check mark, here's the heading, chimes n times on the nth hour. So this is a little confusing, and even if you're not sure, you might want to look at the others. Chimes once on the hour, chimes once on the half, times n times on the nth hour. So just think about it. It's a time zone. Think about a clock. This is how many times it chimes the n based on the time. So the only top of the hour in this time zone is 8 o'clock, and so chimes n times on the 8th hour. So on the 8th hour, it chimes 8 times. And there are 10, so this first check mark will have a total of 80. And then we can go down, and once you've done it the first time, it's much easier. With type B, there are 5, still 8 times on the 8th hour, so 5 times 8, and that is 40. And if we add these up on the bottom, this is just for this first column. There's no check mark for type C. There's 120. Chimes once on the hour. So this is easier, and that's why I think you can contrast times n times on the nth hour. This is just one single time. It doesn't matter what time it is. And there was only one on top of the hour, 8 o'clock, but it's just one time times the 3. And so this would be 3 chimes. And that's it for this column. And now I'll put the 3 on the bottom. And the last one, again, this is a little tricky as well. Chimes once on the half hour. The half hour is the bottom of the hour. It's not 8 o'clock. That's the top of the hour. That's the hour. Once on the half hour, how many half-hour time periods? Well, 7:30 and 8:30. There are 2. So this is 2 times the 10. This check mark's 20. And then type C as the check mark. So 3 times 2, and that is 6. And we add these down, and that's 26. So here are the 3 totals. 120, 123, and then 26 equals 149. And that's the answer. This, again, tough question. You really have to pay attention to the details, especially on these data sufficiency or graph analysis type questions. The answer here is 149. All right. See you next time. Thanks for watching.